Gizmo Panel provides an effective technique for retouching skin called frequency separation. This technique involves separating an image into two layers, the high-frequency layer and the low-frequency layer. The high-frequency layer contains all the details of the skin, such as pores, wrinkles, and blemishes. The low-frequency layer contains the overall tone and color of the skin. By retouching these two layers separately, you can achieve a natural-looking result without damaging the delicate structure of the skin. Gizmo Panel provides two methods for frequency separation, median and Gaussian blur. There is not a big difference between both of these methods, and both can be used to achieve similar results. In the Gizmo Panel, you will see 4 buttons for frequency separation: median 16-bit, Gaussian 16-bit, median 8-bit, and Gaussian 8-bit. Each button represents a different type of frequency separation. Gizmo Panel provides 2 options for median and Gaussian filters: 8 and 16 bits. If your image is 8 bits per channel, then use the 8-bit option, and if your image is 16 bits per channel, then use the 16 bits option. Both options, 8 and 16 bits, work by applying a median or Gaussian filter to the image. To check if your image is 8 or 16-bit, go to the menu in Photoshop, then Image and Mode. Determining the radius for median and Gaussian filters is essential for effective frequency separation. One way to find the appropriate radius is by using the ruler tool in Photoshop. With the ruler tool selected, shortcut key I, measure the distance between the chin and eyebrows on your image. Then, look at the first 2 digits of the L1 value in the ruler panel and divide this number by 2. For example, if the L1 value on your image is 2423.60, you would divide 24 by 2 to get a radius of 12. By following this simple procedure, you can ensure that your frequency separation will be effective. We're now going to use the Gizmo Panel to help us with our frequency separation. First, we'll click on the Gaussian 8-bit button. A message will appear asking us to select a Gaussian radius. We'll click Continue and then enter a value of 12 pixels for the radius. Once we click OK, the Gizmo Panel will create 2 low-frequency layers and 2 high-frequency layers, along with a frequency separation helper layer. We will begin our work with frequency separation by hiding the high-frequency layers and selecting the low-frequency, Gaussian, copy layer. The Gizmo Panel will pre-select the Mixer Brush tool for us. For correct work, we will need to set up the Mixer Brush tool using such values. Clean the brush after each stroke. Wet 20%. Load 20%. Mix 20%. Flow 20%. Set smoothing for stroke 0%. With these settings in place, we can start working on our image. Now that we've gone over the settings, we will start using the mixer brush on a low-frequency, Gaussian, copy layer. The goal is to use the mixer brush by making small circular strokes, working to blend the tones. Let me fast forward the video to show you the before and after. Now this is before and after. Now let's enable and select the high-frequency Gaussian layer. To work on this layer, we will use the Clone Stamp tool with the following settings. Brush size, 50 pixels. Hardness, 0%. Mode, normal. Opacity, 100%. Flow, 100%. Set the brush angle, 0 degree. Aligned, checked. Sample, current layer. Now, on the high-frequency Gaussian layer, using the Clone Stamp tool, we will start removing small imperfections like pores, wrinkles, and blemishes. To use the Clone Stamp, first select the area you want to clone. Then, holding down the Alt key on Windows or Option key on Mac, click on the area you want to clone from. Finally, release the Alt or Option key and click on the area you want to clone to. Thank you for watching our video. We appreciate your support, and if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so, as it is a great way to support the growth of this channel. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you again for your support.